Hello and welcome to Atop the Fourth Wall, where bad comics burn. Did I just review Marvel? Feel like I haven't slept in days. What day is it? The cover is... Oh, dear God! Where the hell to start with this one? Well, I guess I can give it one bit of praise. It's certainly eye-catching, and apparently face-catching as well, since Chapel has seemingly ripped off a dude's face!
Ooh, faced!
I think they might be an alien given the red skin color and some kind of weird head bumps, but with the heavy inks, I can't tell if that's head bumps or just a weird presentation of the dude's hair. But yeah, thanks for the unnecessarily gruesome start to this with face removal.
His face.
I can't even really tell if he did it or not. The weapon he's holding is just a solid black, and his fist is just kind of drawn over it. No way of indicating if he's actually holding a weapon, or if he's just putting his hand there for some kind of forced perspective shot. Oh, and then of course there's his Hunchback of Notre Dame style physique. Although that would have been a very different story if Quasimodo had just bench pressed Frollo from the start. They give him all the details he'll need for this mission and send him on his way. If he succeeds, will you keep your vow? Of course not. His ambition sickens me. Good. If there's one thing I hate, it's an honest bargain. Anyway, back to running EA games.
Now I will have to punish you, Commandy! No weightlifting for 3 weeks!
But Mom!
I mean it!
You are evil! Antimatter grenades! See, if you hadn't panicked at the end there, they might have bought it. This is the DC universe. I can totally buy that being someone's superpower. They arrest them, and we get an artistic flub as Robin asks Server Aja about this. Except according to the dialogue, he's asking Christina. So yeah, Liefeld drew the wrong person being handcuffed. I have to know, Christina. Why? Your family has money, and you have no real politics. Don't you know what day it is, Robin? That's why. Look, I know we want Columbus Day renamed to Indigenous Peoples Day because Columbus was an evil bastard, but this is not the way to do it. Anyway, it seems that this young girl also reflects my own opinion of this story.
You know what your problem is? You're selfish. You're selfish and you're self-involved and you always put your pain at the center of the universe. As long as you can go to sleep with a clear conscience, you don't care who else has to pay the price for that good night's sleep. The whole world has to answer for your pain. And you know why? Because making the pain big makes you big, makes your revenge big, makes you feel big. Those are awfully big ideas for a kid. You'll notice that he didn't have an answer nor a rebuttal to that. It's almost like J. Michael Straczynski hated writing this crap and pointed out the big, lingering character hole of this whole mess. And Die Hard, robot, kinda sorta, and owner of the crotch that he used to attack people with, that used to grace the theme song before I swapped it out because of my growing discomfort of feeding toxicity in fandom by using personalized insults towards creators in said theme song. Rest assured, though, that I am still going to call out Rob Liefeld's craptacular work as an artist and writer within the show itself. Never fear, the garbage is here. When last we left off with Youngblood's strike file, we saw a brief flashback to Chapel, Al Simmons before he was Spawn, and an angel in earthly form named Duke take on what I presume was some terrorist cell called Cybernet. Although with that name, I would have guessed them to be a dating app for Cybermen.
There is logic in what he says.
Jet decides that their name is the New Guardians, and they all agree. The old Guardians shepherded life for 5 billion years. Now they've passed the torch to us. Harbinger declares, maybe we'll live 5 billion years. Harbinger later died a pointless death in 2004 in an issue of Superman/Batman. Just another brilliant plot point from the man that brought us Ultimatum. Geiger, however tempted by this offer, recognizes that Wynn has grown very powerful and doesn't want to help him, instead wanting Chapel to kill Wynn. I think it's a fairly simple deal. You kill Wynn, thereby saving me the trouble of doing so myself, and I let you live. For now. Chapel's response is to shoot Geiger's arm off. I can't say that was unexpected. Still gotta hand it to you, Chapel! And there goes the other arm. Yeah, I kinda walked into that one.
I know this was 1988, but come on. Following this, there's more technical jargon about how AIDS works and transmission and blood cell count, and frankly, all I can think of is, well...
Everyone has AIDS! AIDS, AIDS, AIDS!
The white-haired guy roars, "I am Snowflame! Every cell of my being burns with white-hot ecstasy! Cocaine is my god, and I am the human instrument of its will!" Ladies and gentlemen, I can say without a hint of irony that that is the crackiest thing I've ever seen in a comic. And I've seen Jetpack Hitler and an ancient Kandarian book being used as toilet paper by zombie superheroes. In fact, that statement is so bloody ridiculous, insane, and bad that it is friggin' awesome! Snowflame, the man powered by cocaine, is win of the highest level. And so they put it to vote, with the votes to thaw it out winning through. They say that the creature's head should be thawed out by now, and I'm actually really curious now. In John Carpenter's movie, we never got to see an original form for the thing. So what kind of hellish monstrosity does... That's the thing? Look at this goofy-ass thing. It's like a rejected Muppet. Classic series Doctor Who is looking at this thing and saying, yeah, we can do better than that. It looks like pure evil. Yes, gaze upon the true face of evil. A three-eyed, scraggly-haired plush doll. You know what it looks like? It looks like one of the alien squeaky toys from Toy Story wearing a wig.
The heat is on the street. Something, something, something. Oh, oh, Beverly Hills Cop. This song's on the soundtrack.
Oh, and it's finally time to meet the leader of this operation, the grand puppeteer who has manipulated the police commissioner, destroyed a large statue, organized jets and an invasion, and what the hell is that? His entire body is covered in beads except for his mouth, and those beads are underneath his robes and turban. This guy actually dressed himself like this. He chose to put this stuff on.
There. Sure glad I don't look stupid in this.
Wait a second. I know what's actually going on here. He's using the vibrating heat suit from Jimmy Tango's Fat Busters.
I'm taking those speed pills of yours, and I'm wearing your vibrating heat beads. And by riding your snake, not only have I shed 65 pounds in 4 days, but guess what? I found out I'm the devil!
Oh dear lord, this artwork is so awful. Look how tiny this guy is compared to Natalie Stack and the other terrorists. Apparently the leader of Al-Qaeda hails from the land of elves. Oh, but the absolute cherry on top of this sundae is the dialogue.
Not all of us around here have a problem with English, my curvy young infidel.
And not all of you have a problem with being a lecherous weirdo, you short, beady... weirdo?
And as my unfortunate Irish colleague demonstrates, our recruits aren't limited to those from the Middle East.
By his own admission, he wasn't a recruit. You guys were paying him to build your bomb.
No, I didn't keep you alive just to gloat. It was also to leer at you. Also, main character shields. Your beheading will make a bitch of a video. Maybe if we'll do you nude, that'll put the fear of Allah in you.
Are you real? Are you really what Frank Miller thinks the leadership of Al-Qaeda is like? That's adorable.
Okay, alright, I'll gloat. You Westerners slay me with your naivete. We come right out and call ourselves Al-Qaeda, the Cell, and you don't stop to consider what that means.
You're big fans of that Jennifer Lopez sci-fi movie? Situation extreme. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure he meant situation extreme! I, on the other hand, will admit to liking a wide variety of music, even stuff that others may find unlikable. See, I can like Queen and Pink and Lady Gaga and David Bowie and Bruce Springsteen and all the same stuff as this guy and still like other stuff. Hell, I actually like Nickelback.
Loser. You like Nickelback. I am so much more cooler than you now.
Yes, indeed. You know what else?
Hey, if you're looking for more posers to add to your music collection, I'm pretty sure I can get you a deal on some Limp Bizkit CDs. Yeah.
I have a spaceship!